I'm here today to introduce to you Captain Ware. She's from the Los Angeles Air Station. She is a captain.
So I've been asked to come speak with you. I'm just going to speak briefly, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. I started out just like you. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, very, very far from here. I started off in a program working with NASA. But I must say that our program wasn't as intense as your program. I want you to know that you probably are doing things that college kids are doing right now. Did you guys know that?
No.
Raise your hand if you're going to college. Very, very prepared once you get there. I want you to make sure you continue to keep your spirits up and keep staying involved with science and math and biology. It really will take you far. So again, like I said, I started out just like you in a NASA program. I went to college at SSC University and I studied mechanical engineering. So when I was in college, I joined the ROTC. ROTC, they prepare you to be in the military. So once I graduated from ROTC, I went straight to the military. And I became a aircraft battle damage repair engineer. Very long title. Actually, my friend Christine Ladrito, we met 9 years ago. We were both aircraft battle damage repair engineers, and we helped patch up planes. So if the plane had came in from the war and it had a hole in it, they would send us out to patch the plane up. And they used to do this in World War II, and sometimes they would run out of metal, so they would use Coke cans. And you can see a plane flying in the air and it had Pepsi, Dr. Pepper on the side of the plane. So we would patch these planes up to help the pilots out and help them to win the war. From there, I worked in computer network attack. Is anyone familiar with computers in here? Raise your hand. You don't have to scream. Okay, good. We studied computer hacking. Yeah, I know everybody knows about that. So we were able to, not right now, honey. But if you're interested, make sure that you continue to study it. So we worked on computer hacking. Every day people are trying to get into our system. There's a group of people in the military who try to combat that, and we make sure we stop the hackers before they get into our information. Right now, I'm working on the GPS satellite. I helped build the GPS satellite. Does anyone know where the GPS is?
Yes.
Does anyone know what it stands for, GPS? Excellent. I have something for you.
Wow.
Here you go. Very good. Very good.
What is that?
So I helped build the GPS satellite. So we all know that our parents, when they drive, maybe even they use it to get here tonight, the GPS system in your car. But GPS, they're also used for other things. Can someone tell me something a GPS is used for? Military navigation, that's a wonderful answer. You know, good job. Exactly. The military uses GPS systems to help guide the missiles. We want to make sure that our missiles hit exactly where we need them to hit. We want to make sure that we don't have any civilian casualties. So just like GPS guides us to a certain place at a certain time, the pilots, they also use that GPS to get them there. Can I get one more answer? What do you use GPS for? Computers, yes, that's true. Has anyone ever seen their mom go to the ATM machine?
Yeah.
GPS is used for the ATM machine. Not to find the money, actually. Actually, they use the GPS for the ATM machine just to track appropriately the time and the stamp that you got the money out, and they track that money. I'll take one more. What is GPS used for?
Flight navigation.
Flight navigation, that is correct. Thank you. So that's what I'm doing now. So again, I started off fixing planes. We went to computer hacking, defending that. And now I work for the GPS satellite. But I want to tell you, I could not have done any without math and science. All of that is math and science and being interested in it. In the beginning, I was not very interested in math, believe it or not. A lot of people, they're very surprised in that and say, well, how could you have been an engineer if you weren't interested in math? But in the beginning, I just didn't know how math fit into the fact that I wanted to build things and make things. But as I got older, when I got into high school, I realized that math is a huge component of how you learn how to put things together. It helps your mind, it helps you grow. If you actually go through the process of solving a math problem, it might not make sense now, but what it's doing is developing your brain to help you learn how to catch on things quickly. So I have been in a range of different programs, and I'm not sure if I can say that they hired me because I knew how to do these things, but they hired me because they knew I would catch on very well. And you learn their skills in math and science. So I am very impressed with all the classes that I went to today with you guys. I saw an aquarium with real things floating around. I saw a rocket shoot up in the air. I saw Mars, and Mars actually had a space launch system on it. That was amazing. What else? Oh, a forensic team. I saw a forensic team. You guys are just doing amazing things.
That's cool.
So now that I know that you're very well taken care of with your teachers and the volunteers, I want to talk about, not only did I get here because of math and science, I got here because I live by some really good rules, and I want to send you away from with that. In the military, they don't just instill us with some of the skills we know to build these satellites and rockets and help planes. They instill us with something called integrity, something called service before self, something called excellence in all that we do. Can someone raise their hand and tell me if they know something about integrity? What's integrity? Go ahead. What do you think? Yeah, what is integrity?
Being truthful and not lying.
Absolutely. Integrity is being truthful. It's doing the right thing when no one's looking. And sometimes it's hard. It's a possibility that if you got up from the chair and your teammate next to you, if he left a $1 bill or $10 bill, you can pick it up and easily put that in your pocket. But because you have integrity, you'll catch him and you say, hey, you dropped this. So that's integrity, doing the right thing when no one else is looking. What about service before self? Can someone tell me what that is? Service before self. Let me go in the back. You? Me? What's service before self? Absolutely. Service before self. You know what that reminds me of? Has anyone seen Captain America yet?
Yeah.
How about the Transformers?
Yeah.
So, people heroes, right? They are heroes. But heroes, they have service before self. They put themselves in danger. They put their own body in danger to help you, to service you. But I would say that you guys could be heroes too. Who actually maybe stands behind after dinner and helps their mom do the dishes? Who knows that it's time for the garbage to be taken out? And they do that for their parents. And you're tired. I'm sure you don't want to do it. Who helps their mom cut up food?
Me.
You make the food. Wow. Exactly. So in your world, I'm sure that your parents think that you're a hero. And you have to remember that. You are putting yourself, you're putting a service to your family before yourself. Even when you're tired, even when you just got out of school, even when you're feeling lazy, you're doing this for your family. And I'm sure your parents appreciate that. And if you can take that through you with your life, it would really help you. So we have integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all that you do. And I can see that now. I saw the track with excellence in all that you do. Each team member in this class, they had to put together a section of a contraption so at the end it will work perfectly. Now if half of the people did an excellent job, but the other half didn't do so well, it wouldn't work together. We all have to be excellent in everything we do, even if you're just sweeping the floor. You want to do a great job. So those are the morals that were instilled in us in the United States Air Force. So that's just not the Air Force. That's